Hi there, everyone, and happy return to Shib Kai. Take careful note of this significant Shiba Inu indication. Big losses are on the way. From Shib News, Shiba Inu is among the most well-known joke coins in the cryptocurrency world. Earlier this year, the option to burn Shib was introduced. There has been an increase in Shiba Inu's burn rates. According to Shibin, a website that monitors Shiba Inu burns, the dog's burn rate increased by more than 1,900% in the previous day. This time, 268,160,328 SHIB have been transferred to untouchable eternal pockets. This video discusses a crucial Shiba Inu indicator that you should be aware of. The news from Shib is about to take a major hit. Remember to subscribe, share, and give the video a thumbs up if you want to see more in-depth analysis and price predictions for Shiba in the US. Let's get the video started now. US Shiba Inu prices have been fluctuating between bulls and bears, although not significantly. Things didn't start to go in the correct direction until the weekend. Considering these elements and the fact that the stock market has been extremely erratic this week suggests an issue. SHIB pricing action is broken, trades at low volume, and will eventually catch up with the real world of dealing, which explains why. Prices did not react much as bulls attempted to break above the trend line and initiate a rally. This is peculiar because for nearly 4 trading days in a row, markets all over the world were ablaze. SHIB pricing needs to catch up with reality because numerous asset classes have had rapid movements. Still, the large changes that turn markets over don't seem to have an impact on SHIB pricing. The fact that the price action is still supported by $0.1011 could be one factor. That won't last long though, as a number of dangers will soon begin to impact the SHIB price action. At that point, the price will plummet to $0.712 and the $0.01 ceiling will vanish. Let's say that the red downward trend line is no longer where the SHIB price is. Following that is the 55-day simple moving average, which serves as the initial price ceiling at $245, or $0.1000. If the 200-day SMA at $1,500 doesn't work, it did for the bears, and the advance will be stopped. From the initial supply of 410,381,804,462,435 SHIB, the Shiba community burned around 1,743,878,414 SHIB through 382 trades in September during the summer. This sum has already been burned. According to the SHIB burned website, 9 transactions have resulted in the loss of life due to burning, and $267 million worth of SHIB has been destroyed in the last 24 hours. Records. On September 17th, the first Shiba Eternity cards were distributed in Australia. The Shiba Inu increased by over 7% on September 17 and 18, but fresh details on the game's release date might pique people's interest. Furthermore, the price of the SHIB hasn't changed significantly today. According to CoinMarketCap, Shiba Inu was trading for $0.11 and $280,760,792 worth of trades were made in a single day. SHIB is valued at $6 billion on the market. The official statement states that the highly anticipated Shiba Inu game will be accessible worldwide in a week. On October 6, 2022, the Shiba Eternity Shiba Inu collecting card game will be accessible globally. On October 1, 2022, Satoshi Kusama, the person in charge of creating the game's setting, announced that he will reveal the plot and plans. The SHIB team announced that Shiba Eternity would be accessible for download on October 1st in a tweet on September 23rd. The community's ongoing goal is to make Shiba Eternity comparable to any app in the App Store. Despite the revised release date, this would attract a large number of new players to the card game since it allows players to practice creating their decks in between exciting card battles. The game is called Shiba Inu. The makers of the game are now having a trailer contest. competitors are required to create a 30-second film showcasing the features of the app. The event's organizers state that $5,000 worth of SHIB tokens will be awarded to the winner. Ethereum whales are still purchasing additional SHIB tokens, according to new data from the cryptocurrency tracking firm WhaleStats, since the token's value hit $23.5 million on September 28. SHIB's price may increase more if the halts for the Shiba Eternity's download day materialize. Lead Shiba Inu creator Satoshi Kusama discussed the allocation of proceeds from the Shiba Eternity game, including what Siberia will contribute. In a string of tweets shared by Shib, also known as Lucy Chesnokova, the developer, who wished to remain anonymous, stated that a portion of the profits would be invested in the community to support it in the long run. Moreover, he said that a portion of it would be donated to charitable organizations that supported deserving causes, with no demand for anything in return. The game's designer says that at least 45% of the game's profits will go to these projects, even if he doesn't specify how much. He also says that the remaining 5% will be kept aside so that the community can decide what to do with the other half of the funds raised. However, Kusama claims that the trade secret, which contains the remaining 50% of the revenues, will be utilized to ensure that the game performs well in comparison to others, serve as a voting mechanism, and allow the community to select which startups the network should invest in. Additionally, Kusama claims that owners of Shibushi will be able to earn money by renting them out to gamers of the game's blockchain edition. Shibushi owners who are unable to rent out their assets will nevertheless receive consolation awards. All of this, according to Kusama, will function on Shibarium. It is noteworthy that Kusama has at last provided an explanation of the background to the CART collection game. It is well known for its tales of battles between species and planets that alter throughout time. This argument was raised by Shib in a separate tweet. The game is open-ended, according to the developer. As a result, when the game evolves, writers may always add new features. The Shiba Inu cart collection game has only been available in 3 countries thus far: Australia, Vietnam, and Indonesia. This is an interesting fact. Nonetheless, it has received a rating of 4.9 out of 5. According to an article published by CryptoBasic at the end of last month, the game will now launch on October 6th, which is roughly 3 days from now. Kusama will still be pleading with people to download the game all at once on that day. Everyone, but especially gamers, should find it easier to grow and save money on gas thanks to the latest upgrade to the Shiba Inu habitat. Excellent news for the community as a whole. This ought to increase the website's visibility even further. It's difficult to predict if this will be sufficient to cause the coin to rise or fall. Fears among investors and buyers stem from the recent increase in interest rates, as well as the worsening inflation year over year. Since September 10th, when the price peaked, inflation has dropped by 25.6%. This concerning tendency may indicate that the economy will face even more difficulties down the road. Prices of approximately $10.30 will likely support the token's relief ascent. This range indicates that the market is starting to rebound because it represents a significant increase from the token's September 21 low point. The support is the most recent decline, which occurred at $11.90.02, because bulls can readily profit from any breaks above the 78.60 fib line. This level is crucial. The price may rise much further if the bulls are able to breach the support. Since the SHIB token is based on Ethereum, its value is subject to fluctuations in the Ethereum market. This volatility may worsen given the state of the market, which would lower the token's value. SHIB should perform well if the stock market soon begins to rise again, as it is a useful tool for gauging market trends. The stock market has recently been declining, but we anticipate that it will increase as well. An improvement in the markets will satisfy investors and benefit the company overall. All of that for now. If you want to see our most recent videos, don't forget to subscribe, share, and give us a thumbs up.